did finish Made in Abyss though.
Dude, me too. Me too.
Emotions.
Yeah. Yeah, I have some thoughts. Definitely on Made in
Yeah.
Abyss.
Emotions, bro.
Yeah. There well, yeah, we'll I think you might be, I don't know, maybe you won't be too surprised by what
Hmm.
I think is like my favorite thing of this season. Like,
Right.
I don't think it's even close. I think it's just hands down this one particular series. Um, dude, I'm still trying to watch that prelude episode.
Yeah.
Um, but it's like a group thing, so I'm trying to like figure that
Yeah.
shit out. But the rest of the stuff, I'm pretty much watching solo. So, do things have already started to premiere, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Or
Shit.
I mean, I haven't seen it yet. I just seen so many gifs of the Spy Family new opening in ED. They look so fucking good, bro.
Oh, nice.
They look so gorgeous.
That's good. I'm gonna I'm gonna, what's it called? Start putting up. I'm gonna start putting up. What's it called? Like, I don't know what the fuck I was saying. All I know is that I'm gonna start watching. Like like being able to wrap up everything this
Yeah.
week essentially. But I mean, there's really not much that I need to finish, honestly.
Yeah. I need to finish. So I still think I haven't finished the best ending of the season, the summertime round. I don't think I was finished that one,
bro, bro. Okay,
bro.
let me just respond to this and then we'll get right into it. Okay. Alrighty, let's switch to the opening scene. Minimize this. Let me turn this down a little bit. All right. Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to Critical Anime Theory with me, your boy Kid Benji, and Go Bananas as always. Yeah, just chilling vibes. You already know what it is. Yeah. We got the Joker Pepe with us as
Yeah,
well. That shit
bro.
is so funny.
It's my spiritual animal now. Joker Pepe. He lives in a society, but he's still a Pepe. So he beautiful.
We do live in a society. You know, there's
Yeah.
a league streamer, I think, that uses the Joker Pepe a lot.
That's funny.
His name's Drew Toot. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he's a EUS top laner.
Uh-huh. I
So
mean, yeah. It's kind of funny to be a top laner and say you live in a society, because you don't. You live alone.
all
You're a top
all
laner. You live
all
alone.
alone. For fucking sure.
Everyone, the other four live in a society, not the top laner.
Exactly. I mean, we're
Laner's and hermits.
we are kind of alone as well. We're at the peak of anime intellectualism, unironically.
Yeah. Oh my god. True.
Oh,
Lonely view from up here, huh? Fucking lonely up here.
Dude, that sentence is a pretty disgusting sentence. Dude, have you ever heard anyone say that? Like my
Unironically,
yeah,
no.
my
I would fucking cry. Someone that would like. I would crush. Oh my god, I can't even remember.
my anime intellectualism is at an all-time high, so
I don't know,
sorry.
someone telling you that IRL. I don't even know what I would do.
I I
Maybe violence is the answer sometimes.
honestly, yeah, I think that might
Or not
be.
just like headbutt the motherfucker, you know what I mean? In a video game.
Yeah, they need to do more than just touch grass. They need to like eat it. Or some shit. I don't fucking know. Um, but yeah, so welcome everybody, Critical Anime Theory. Today we're gonna do our seasonal wrap up, which is where we give our ratings on the shows that we've seen. So for clarity's sake, on the left is me, and then on the right is Bananas. And all the ratings are out of 10, so you'll see like a 4 and a 5, and that means it's 4 out of 10 for me, 5 out of 10 for Bananas. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. Or yeah, it's pretty simple. You know what I mean? Pretty simple stuff.
Fair, need a pretty big brain to understand chaos. So.
True. Dude, that fucking bro. Okay, first of all, I just want to say, anime was a mistake.
I mean, true.
We now have a very interesting leader in Italy now through the power of anime.
That she has the power of God and anime on her side.
Unironically, and dude, I could not. So that other one I sent you, where the person's doing the chica dance, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was like a joke. It's not.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah. And we do live in a society, huh?
Maybe
Also,
I should
speaking
become
of anime,
Joker
I need to show you this fucking video. I think it's a TikTok. They just sent it to me.
Yeah, hit me.
It's fucking gold.
Oh, let's see. I'm opening it up. No.
The drip, dude. The drip.
No, wait, where's this at?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, wait, let me see.
She has the drip though, dude.
Dude, that's wild. Oh, it's a Middle Eastern country. Okay.
It looks cool too.
Yeah, you can see the Sanskrit or whatever it's called on the top. Dude, that's fucking sick, dude. Bro, like unironically, like anime is like bro, what, I don't know what the fuck. Maybe it's just because we're all getting older. Yo, what's up, Akari? But like,
What up, bro?
like people are using like anime in like their political campaigns. You know what I mean? Like, it's.
Yeah, I think they're appealing to the Zoomers.
Well, I mean, it's.
And,
I think it's partially the Zoomers, but like our generation are like, you know, I think it's 26 to 36.
yeah,
I don't fucking know, but
yeah,
it's like millennials and are like a big base, I guess, that they're trying to like appeal to. I don't know. I just think it's fucking just.
yeah, they're trying to appeal to like millennials and like Zoomers at the same time with the random XD factor.
Dude,
Kind of annoying.
yeah, it's like
It's only worse because anime is popular now.
Bro, I mean, it's not only that, but like I feel like hey, obviously like there are like political aspects to anime, right? But there are some shows that if you view it from like a not so great lens, you can definitely derive a lot of like questionable things out of it. You know what I mean? Kind of like
Yeah, I kind of hate when people try to make anime about politics.
Yeah.
But I know, yeah, people do that. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah. So it's a bit I don't know. We'll see where it goes. This next elections in America are gonna be fucking crazy in about 2 years. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get like a whole anime short out of it. You know? I don't fucking know.
Full anime. I don't know what the fuck is gonna win the Republican Party, but it's gonna be like Biden versus whoever,
Yeah,
4K, 60 FPS,
dude, I know,
both
right?
sides.
What's it called? Interpoled, so it's like you get most
Uh,
frames per second, some shit like that. I don't know.
yeah, and oh yeah, yeah, interpolated or some
Yeah,
shit like that.
interpolation. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
4K, 60 FPS. Let's go.
right. Yeah. Fuck. What was I saying? Oh yeah. The anime. Okay, so I finished most of everything. Right. I stayed up super fucking late for a reason and one reason alone. Right, and I'll get to that reason when we come across it. But um, yeah, I pretty much everything finished, and then you have the ones that I dropped. So yeah, we'll just go from there. Uh, Overlord season 4. What are your thoughts, Bananas?
It's alright. I mean, I think it's better than season 3. I don't think it's as good as season 2. It's pretty solid. It's my favorite show where people sit around and talk, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
'Cause I think it has a lot of cool ideas. I think the author put a lot of thought into them. The presentation is it's a presentation, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Um, I think it was yeah, I do agree. I like it better than the previous season. Um, the I don't know. I felt like it was kind of like getting a little bit boring and like slowing down until the last 4 episodes, where it kind of just ramped everything up. Uh, I do I I do feel like it's I'm hoping that it like continues on this like kind of wild trajectory that we have,
Right.
because when they're like introducing characters or he's conquering the world, right? It seems kind of like, you know yeah, it felt like build up to something else. Yeah, essentially, like there wasn't really much of like a payoff like towards the end of it. You're kind of just left with like more questions, and you know like all in all, I think it's like a pretty like it's cool. You know what I mean? Like it's not like garbage, but it's not like the greatest thing ever. But it's a very nice watch, right? You can't really you can like nitpick it here and there, but overall,
Yeah.
I think it was an anime. It's an entertaining anime, and it's one that I think like the average watcher will enjoy.
Right.
However, the one thing that does bother me, and this is something I only know because I read a little bit of the manga to try to. I didn't read the like I read a little bit of the wiki that like, cause like it's a light novel, right? Overlord, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. Or like a straight up novel. It's one of those.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, it's one of those. Like, basically the same shit.
Okay, so I like wanted to know more of like just like the upper bound of his abilities, right? Like how powerful he can get, right? And one
It
thing,
is possible.
yeah, one thing I stumbled across was apparently he's like battling with his humanity, right? I guess
Right.
the more things that he does that are like I guess evil, the more he becomes like a
Yeah, it's like
lich.
the grain debuff you get sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah. And
Like he becomes closer to a lich, I guess.
yeah, I feel like they don't really like restate like I feel like the only times he does something bad it's because of a miscommunication between him and like his like leader people. You know what I mean? And it's
Right.
it's like he's not even like consciously choosing to do like bad things, right? It's that he just kind of does it so he doesn't get like exposed or something.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just brush that to the side because we get some like pretty interesting mechanics working, but that was probably like my only annoyance with the show, you know, where it's like you don't really see the battle between him and his like humanity that explicitly, right? It's only really like implied um, throughout the
Yeah.
series, you know.
And you can tell, like, I think you can subtly tell that in a lot of ways he's just losing his humanity. Like he doesn't care about like the human lives as much anymore. So you can
Yeah,
like this season he just decides to destroy a country sort of just to prove a point.
yeah, exactly. So, um,
It's definitely something I feel like he wouldn't do in the earlier seasons.
yeah, exactly. I just
I
wish
like it.
I just
I
wish
like his mind.
the
I like it. I like his inner monologues too.
Yeah, I just wish the descent was a little bit more like illustrated and obvious. Maybe
Right.
like scenes of
Right.
him talking to himself, as he's turning into a lich, right? Well,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. That's like obviously again, I'm just nitpicking at
I'm
that
not sure if
point.
he'd even realize it himself. Like, I mean, he sort of does, but he doesn't acknowledge it because I guess it's happening slowly.
Yeah, over time.
And he doesn't even realize it. Sort of like when you're a kid and your height just keeps growing and you don't even realize it, sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
You just get taller, but you only notice it when you compare yourself to other people.
yeah, yeah. I could see that. But yeah, all in all, I think it's a pretty above average series. Um, in my opinion, I'm kind of like stuck between like give me one scene of him going, "Oh fuck, what did I just do?" Um, I mean, I would say it's every time he was like when he would say when like Albedo or a Demiurge would be like, "Oh, Ainsama, your plan was to ravage like all the villagers or whatever, right? Or like to like murder people, right?" He would either go along with it or like kind of twist it in a different angle, you know?
Right.
And I think I don't think he explicitly say, "Oh fuck, what I just do," but like I think he just
Yeah.
would make decisions based off of those, assumptions that they
Yeah.
had, right? And they weren't
Right.
necessarily things that he would personally do, like his human self. And I think that was part
Yeah.
of his descent into becoming more of a
Right.
lich.
I still think he needs to. I don't think we need a scene where he really like he fucks up really bad. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think I would have liked that, but
yeah, because even when he like miscalculates something and as people understand it's something else, it really doesn't really matter in the long run.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like small stuff. It's kind of unconsequential because he can adapt, which is like I like that about his character that he can adapt in a way, like his plans and what his goals is, into what the other characters think. But
yeah,
we just need one scene of him like making a bad decision, and
yeah,
and really backfiring,
yeah.
like towards him and like the poor people and like the servants and shit.
Yeah, I will say him in the beginning would not have flattened an entire kingdom just to prove a point.
Yeah,
So yeah, that is some pretty neat progression there, huh? You know what? With all things considered, I think I would give this a 7 in my opinion, because
yeah,
I think it's an and I would say the 7 is rooted in the context of isekai, right? Um, like I think it's one of the better isekai anime, and the one that I think it would outshine definitely is like Slime, right? Because I feel like Slime and Overlord
yes.
are very similar.
Yeah. They're kind of the opposite, like the same opposite sides of the same coin, sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
And a really overpowered character just sort of comes over and slowly but surely molds the world around them.
yeah. It is good for an isekai, so that's why I give it a 7. Within
Yeah,
that frame. I mean, if we're talking
right.
about a fucking anime of all time, this shit's like obviously probably not there. But you know, when you go in to watch Overlord and you know what it's about, like you're watching an isekai because it's an isekai, and this is one of the better isekais. So
Yeah, totally agree. I think it's one of those that doesn't get boring. It it's one of those that goes beyond the premise because I feel like a lot of isekai have the premise, and after they use the premise for one or two arcs, it kind of runs down. Like
yeah,
it's kind of, and you can tell the authors are running out of ideas. They don't know what to do. I do not feel that with Overlord at all. I feel there's always a direction to go with an Overlord.
yes, egg, fucking exactly. So that's why I give it my rating. What do you rate it, bananas?
I'll give it a 7 too. I think yeah, it's a good isekai, like you said.
Nice, nice,
I wish
nice.
the production was, especially the CG, and just and it could they definitely could make it more exciting. But at the same time, he's not really a fighter as much as he's an administrator. Like he's just administrating stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
so it's kind of hard to make that stuff exciting.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
Plus the little
yeah,
plot twists are still fun. Like they
yeah.
make it really fun. So
Yeah, even though the show is 90% talking and planning, I rarely find myself being bored by this anime.
exactly. Okay. Devil is a part timer. This was a drop. Um, I just couldn't. I I feel like all the charm of the first season was kind of lost on me, and even the first episode of the second season was really good in my opinion. But I think it kind of just goes downhill from there. So I don't know.
Right.
Did you finish this?
Yeah, I did. It's an anime, I guess. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't think. Yeah, I don't have necessarily a different opinion that I had about this anime in season one. I think season one would have like better production, and the stories the parts of the manga it covered were better, or the light novel or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's a light novel. I think the parts it covered were better, for sure. In the first season, I feel like second season is weaker. Production is definitely way weaker. It's like a six. It's harmless. It's an anime.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's entertaining if you still enjoy the premise.
Yeah, that's probably what I rated it if I would have finished it. So, but I'm obviously I don't rate things that I drop unless you really want to know my opinion. Then it's probably gonna be around there. But yeah, so it's yeah, watch it if you like it. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Okay, let's see. On to Call of the Night. This I was able to finish in its entirety. Uh, the I I love the exposition. I love the art style, the directing. I think everything that this anime did was pretty fucking solid.
Yes.
Um, I don't know. It is a very I think it's a very good anime, right?
Right.
Although I can't say like I wanted more out of it. I don't know. It was a very entertaining. It was very entertaining, very enjoyable. Um, I do. I mean, obviously, there's gonna need to be like a second season because there's like a shit ton more stuff to like explore, right? Especially with all the stuff that they like revealed like towards the end of the show. Um,
Right.
yeah, I can't really say that there was anything I hated about Call of the
Yeah.
Night. I think it's funny because like we just call things, oh, that was an anime, right? I would say Call of the Night is a good anime, you know.
Yeah. It's pretty good anime. It's I love the ED too. I really like the ED for this anime.
Yeah, the music was killer for fucking sure.
I love the art. I mean, I like this anime. I mean, it's not amazing. It's a pretty good anime. Um, yeah, I don't really have any problem with it. I couldn't connect a lot with the characters, but then again, I'm not a middle schooler, so it's kind of hard at this point.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think I think 16-year-old or 15-year-old me would have enjoyed this anime more.
yeah. I mean,
But I still think it's a really good anime. I think it gets its characters right. I think it gets its themes right. The directing is pretty good.
yeah. I started reading the manga after it ended. I wanted season two. It goes weird places. Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's
it's a very weird source story, but like in a good way.
yeah, it has like a it's a like you can feel elements of different shows, right? Things that remind you of different series as you're watching it, but I feel like it's not really a copy of anything, and I think that's what makes it pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Now, is this an
It's
anime
very unique.
for everybody? Definitely not. I think you have to be someone that has seen a good amount of anime before you watch Call of the
Yeah,
Night, which is unfortunate. But I mean, understanding the
it's really easy
context.
to it's really easy to call this anime like over sexual or over sexualizing young characters.
Yeah, it's funny the
It's very
things.
easy to do that.
Yeah,
Kind of end up missing the forest for the trees when you do that.
I'm supposed to have it in when they fight. There's more of that. That's the manga. Oh, nice, more fighting. That's fucking sick. The fight scenes that they did do were amazing. Did a
Yeah,
really good job on that.
I would love a season 2. I want to see where the story goes. I think season 1 ended in a way that we don't necessarily need a season 2, but I would be happy with one. It's a good ending, but it's not a real ending.
Yeah, I would give this anime an 8, in my opinion.
Damn.
I would give it an 8 in the context of someone who's seen anime, right? Because
Right.
again, all ratings I think are subject to like time and place, right? And at a time of a lot of sequels and unoriginals, I think Call of the Night is it stays as like its own lane. You know what I mean? Well, obviously borrowing elements from like other series, right? Which is indicative of like the team that worked on it. But to be able to watch something and still have this like kind of unique experience while watching it, which like, you know, it's like the whole, you know, you're questioning, you know, like your day to day, you know what I mean? Like it has me like looking at the night in a different like perspective, you know, when everything's like quiet, you know, all that stuff. When I'm just like outside or driving around at night, you know,
Right.
looking around and like because I live like in kind of in a downtown area, so it has like a similar look to Call of Night, although obviously like not a bunch of huge ass buildings, but still with like empty streets and stuff like that. So it gave me a little bit of perspective, you know, like in reality as well. So there was a bit of like a connection on
Yeah.
just like how everything was displayed, you know.
Yeah.
For as like abstract and like they use like the one color to really illustrate
Yeah.
different scenes. It worked so well that it made me relate it to like real life stuff.
I live in Latin America going out
Oh,
at night. Yeah.
hell, motherfucking no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be outside. Hell no.
Yeah, I definitely. I think. Yeah, for sure. That's about the nighttime. I think they did a really good job representing it in all its facets and forms. Yeah, I don't know. It's a really good show. Um, you do have like very good point about this being a very original anime and standing out a lot. As a really good director. Yeah, fucking crackhead of a director, actually.
Yeah,
Uh, I think I gave it a 7. I think if
that's
I
fair.
liked the characters a bit more, I could give it an 8. But yeah, I think it's 7.
Yeah,
It's not that I hate the characters. It's
I
hard to relate to these characters, but I also understand their struggles and stories.
yeah, I think again I'm falling into like my own things that I like the characters and like the story and like most of the things that deal with the moving pieces in this show aren't really what's pulling me towards that 8 rating. It's 1,000% the art and music.
Yeah, it's so well directed too. The framing and the pacing.
Yeah. I think I just fell so in love with it, right? That's why it pulls my rating up to where it is because it fell into the same avenue of like things that I like that are shot in this particular style.
Right.
So
Yeah. The way they frame dialogue in this anime is so good. I mean,
yeah,
you can tell it was the Monogatari director. Like you can.
yeah, I love the way Monogatari is shot. I love the way
Yeah.
Tatsumi Galaxy is shot. I love the way all those very abstract, quick cut shows are
Yes.
shot. Okay, Classroom of the Elite 2. That one was a drop. Did you watch it at all?
No. No.
Yeah.
No.
Don't waste your time.
I do have some self love sometimes.
Yeah, don't waste your time. Not worth it. Doctor Stone Special Ep. I was gonna watch this like last night, but I got hooked on something else. So,
Shit.
but yeah, I mean, you saw it already, and you said it was fucking awesome. So I think that's all that
Yeah,
needs
it
to be
was
said.
pretty fun. It's a very good reminder why we love the series.
Hell, fucking yeah. All right. Summertime rendering. Okay. Oh boy. So when I finished the first, let's see, how do I? When I finished the first part of Summertime rendering, right, which is the there is a sequel to Tatsumi. No, I haven't.
Yeah,
I need to watch
it's
it though.
Why is it not? Wait, you're talking about the new thing or the movie? I'm
I
not
think
sure.
he might be talking because I think I saw something that was like it was Tatsumi Galaxy, but from the perspective of someone else, which was like technically a sequel or something like that.
Right. I think it's coming out this season. Maybe. I
Oh,
might be confusing it with something else.
okay. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it, but I'll definitely I need to
Maybe
find
it was
it,
a
check it
movie
out.
that came out or like an OVA. I remember seeing something about it. I just can't remember where.
Yeah, I'll need to look it up after. I fucking love that show. But summertime rendering. I made it to episode 2020, I think. 2021.
Yeah, you're ahead, definitely ahead of me now. I'm still at
Bro,
15.
this show is fucking awesome. Like,
It's so fucking wild. I love it.
bro, okay, if people complain about what's it called? What's the time travel anime that's like the greatest one that
That's good.
Steins Gate, right? People talk about Steins Gate like, oh, Steins Gate's like really boring up until like, all this shit starts to happen, yada yada yada, right? I think summertime rendering is like another level of Steins Gate, in all honesty. Like
Damn.
it could probably
High
be
praise.
better than Steins Gate, in my opinion. Um I
Damn.
I
That's very high praise.
Dude, okay, because the thing that really sold me was on an episode, I think it's like 19. There's like a conversation that happens, right? Between Shinpei and another character. And then it's like, you know, it's it, the conversation leads up into like a reveal. And the way that they did the conversation was so like natural and intelligent that I found myself like oh my god, this is the first time I'm like seeing like a reveal in an anime where they didn't use like some kind of like cheesy dialogue that's like super tropish, right? It was like very well thought out and intelligent and like, correctly placed thoughts and ideas, right? uh like I was like, fuck, this show is just too fucking good. There like there was just so many moments where like I would expected it to end up being stupid, right?
I know, right? There's so many, especially early on. There's so many moments of they could have fucked this up or made this so stupid, but they don't, and it's beautiful.
Dude, they did such a great dude. This show is it's fucking incredible. Like I could not
Yeah,
see. I was like by episode 11, I was like, how the fuck is there like 14 more episodes? And I
right.
can see why there's like 14 more episodes, and there's not a second wasted. Like,
Yeah, I really like that about the show. There's like no bullshit filler.
bro, who the
Like,
if you're a fan of ReZero and if you watch Summertime Rendering and don't think ReZero's just utter fucking garbage after watching this, then I don't know what to fucking tell you, man. Like this is just one of those scenarios where like a show not only takes like a concept that another series does and then like takes it to like the nth degree, right? And just does it to like near fucking perfection. Then I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's so fucking good. Like it's I don't know how the second season gets better, right?
right.
Especially for a time travel show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Cause yeah, like I've only seen the first 15 episodes, but it's so fucking good. Like I need to watch more. Like it's
Bro,
fucking
it
fucking
is.
awesome. And I really like there's at least so far there hasn't been like an infuriating moment. You know what I mean?
Dude, the only like there okay, there's obviously like a couple infuriating moments, but all the infuriating moments
Yeah, but
are
like
like
in a way that
justified.
yeah, like I mean, if you remember sense in the sense that characters act really stupid, because I fucking hate that in
Yeah.
anime.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
like in thriller, like or thriller stuff in general. I hate when characters just brain goes brr
Yeah.
and like so much of the plot hangs on the brain going brr.
Yeah. Dude, summertime rendering might be like a 10, honestly.
That
The way that it's like shaping up and like obviously I only have like a few more episodes left, but I don't foresee it like like going downhill. Dude, it's too perfect. You know what I mean? Like to get like it's just so intelligently written. You know what I mean? Like you cannot write a story about like events reoccurring, right? And have it be so consistent with like near flawless logic. You know what I mean? Like the only holes within what's being presented are only there for like to like be revealed later on as part of the story, right? Uh, or just a result of like the characters being human, you know?
Yes.
So, dude, I'm telling you, this show I think could quite honestly be a 10 out of 10. Like very
We go
fucking
live on this
close.
side.
Dude, it's very fucking close. Like so for right now I'm going to give it a 9, okay?
Is the season then not this the first season like the 25 episodes not conclude the story?
Um I think it does.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna end soon, very soon. Wait, is it over already? Actually,
Uh
because like did they
uh
split it? It's on Netflix, right? Okay, yeah, it's
it's
finished there.
yeah, it finished airing, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and the manga I mentioned at the end of the series 100, so there's 139 chapters, which
Oh, so there is gonna be season 2, huh? Or did they manage to pull the whole story in like
uh
the anime? Because I'm a bit confused.
yeah, I think they did
Oh, okay.
because it was in Shonen Jump. Oh, it was in Shonen Jump Plus for a
Oh, okay.
year. Oh, this is
Yeah.
or no, wait, where the fuck is the manga? Oh, no. It went from 2017 to 2021 in Shonen Jump
Right.
Plus. I was looking at the wrong thing. List of volumes. Yeah. Dreams. Let's see. I wonder does it cover? She okay. Blah blah blah. I'm trying to find whether or not um does summertime rendering cover the whole manga? Uh, okay, yeah, the 25 episodes are supposed to cover the entire manga. Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah, this is a quote directly uh from when it got first revealed. New visual April. Yasuki Tanaka's summertime rendering. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna adapt the entire manga. Okay. Okay. Huh. Look at. Let's see. Yeah. So apparently, many short chapters. Yeah. So apparently, like, I guess people were having the same concerns about like Komi-san and Odd Taxi,
Right.
and they were able to pull it off with both of those.
Done.
Um.
Nice.
So yeah. I mean, I really do think like okay, so I know like when it came to like I feel like I need to give more context to this, but like when it came to like all the other series that we were mentioning, right? Obviously, like we needed to add context because there's like a certain idea you go into watching all those shows, right?
Right.
That you have in your head. With summertime rendering, you have no idea kind of like what you're gonna get into, right? Or like um or like what's gonna really happen, right? Even the synopsis doesn't really give you too much of an idea of what exactly goes
Yeah,
down.
as you end the first episode in pure confusion. Like, especially, I feel the first 3, 4 episodes are just confusion until you start getting it, and it starts making sense. but even when you make sense, you're still acting on incomplete information. And it's kind of the same thing with Shenpe. I feel like it projects pretty well to the audience to him because he doesn't get it either, and we get to figure out and understand things at the same time he does. And it helps that he's not a dumbass.
Bro, I want to murder these fucking people in a video game on my enemy list.
Bro, people be spoiling.
Bro, no, these motherfuckers. Okay, the show averages an 8.6 on my anime list, right? An original, okay, an original, relatively unknown show averaging an 8.6, right? Two of the top 3 reviews, was it October? Are like, two of them rate it 4 and one of them rates it a 10. Okay, I fucking hate these motherfuckers. Like, how are you comparing Summertime Rendering to Higurashi?
What? I mean,
like, I get what you're trying to allude to.
I guess there's like a.
But
I definitely is more keen to ReZero.
Yeah. Oh, it's 1,000% more. Sorry, I went away for a second. We agree that Summertime is anime of the year. Oh yeah, 1,000%. I don't think at this point, like, okay, honestly, we have Mob Psycho, but in terms of like originals, yeah. In terms of originals, Summertime Rendering might quite possibly be just the anime of the year, like hands down.
Right. I'm still 2/3 of the show, so I can't really like. I'm still 10 episodes left. Probably gonna try to watch them until next week.
Bro,
I definitely think
this motherfucker was saying that a major problem is action. I was strongly sorrowful after realizing I got deceived into watching a battle shonen instead of a mystery thriller, but I didn't fall into despair quickly. There are some battle shonens I like a lot, and Summertime Rendering could turn into one of them at the end of this journey. However, despite having good Sakuga sequences and most action scenes felt underwhelming due to dialogue. Dude, shut the fuck up! This is.
You know what we need to do? We need to do an episode where we just read like bad mal reviews.
Like
just grab the worst mal reviews. Like, I need to show you some Elfen Lied anime reviews. It's
safe. Okay.
Like Elfen Lied or Elfen Lied.
Bro, we're generating content here. Oh my fucking god, dude. Okay, the other idea I had wrote down was looking at top 10 anime takes on TikTok. Oh my fucking god, that's gonna be so sick. Okay, what else? Failed. The last and most crucial major problem is how worthless Shinpei is as a mystery story protagonist and time traveler. Although his hefty shit, blah, blah, blah. Dude, this guy is just bitching about like some of the dumbest fucking shit. And it's like people will think you're smart if you just write like 4 paragraphs, right? And don't really have any like cohesive points.
Yeah.
You know?
I love those reviews.
Oh my fucking god.
They really are my favorite type of reviews. When you go 4 paragraphs without saying anything of like substance.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just say it's bad, but you don't say, well, it's just bad, man.
Dude, okay. 2 of the most popular time travel anime are good examples of this, ReZero and Steins Gate. In both shows, the protagonists face much stronger enemies than themselves. The most important thing these 2 shows manage to do is make the viewer as desperate as the protagonist. You know the protagonist has the wits to defeat this enemy, and you try to think about what will the protagonist's next move and how they beat the enemy. And this thought process makes you as nervous as the protagonist. What the fuck is this guy saying? What the fuck is it?
Like, he's literally describing Summertime Render.
Yeah.
ReZero is better at it, which is not. ReZero is not better at it than.
Bro, and before that, he wrote, the audience can see most of the protagonist's actions in the later parts of the story as unnatural or plot convenience. Motherfucker, what do you think the entirety of ReZero is? It's literally okay. Never mind. I can't. We gotta stop. We gotta save this. we gotta save this for later. We need to do like a whole stream just reading the reviews. I
read them.
Bro, this dumb dude, fucking like. Obviously, I hate most fandoms, but the ReZero fans, I have an especial like dislike for. Like, those motherfuckers are they are so fucking delusional, dude. Like, they don't understand how bad their own show is because of like I don't know where the blind loyalty comes from. You know what I mean? Like
I think it's the concept. People just like. I think it's the same thing with Code Geass. People like concepts, and like it blows their mind when they're 15, but they don't rewatch it when they're 20, and it still blows their mind, and they think just because the concept is good, it's the whole show is good. I don't even think ReZero is like an awful show. I just
Yeah.
it's kind of good.
Yeah, it's not as just not as good as what people say. Okay, let's fucking okay. What do you give Summertime Rendering right now at this point?
Right now, an 8, but that's
Okay.
because I haven't seen more. I can definitely see it reaching a 9. Like if it keeps with this quality, I think I really like both openings.
Bro, they have
Especially the first opening. Really, I mean, the second opening has amazing visuals, but I think the song I like the first opening better.
yeah. Do you remember a
Keep-
scene? Do you remember a scene when they're in the gymnasium?
Yeah, that's one of the last episodes I watched.
Okay, did they have the fight?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, that was fucking sick.
yeah. The whole like creating a room to suck the oxygen out.
Dude, that was dude, that was fucking sick.
That's so. And the way like the glass broke because like it was
Consistent.
vacuum and you clear the vacuum. Like even just the little detail of the glass blowing.
Yeah, like
The
the amount of consistent animation is insane.
yeah.
Fucking crazy.
I really like the fight scene in the apartment too with the
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mega Nag girl.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Okay, all right. So 9 and 8 respectively. Yeah. All right. Let's fucking get through this shit because I probably have to go soon. Well, not super soon, but like soon. Made in Abyss, Golden City. My comment that I wrote on it was like this anime is fuck, but it's a good fucked, and then it's depresso espresso. I really liked it, and then I hated it, and then I liked it again by the end of the show. The like it's such a fucked up show, right?
Yes, it is. It is.
But I don't know. I will say I'm not like the biggest fan of this this Golden City arc, right?
Right.
I think I liked previous arcs better. Obviously, that's just a personal preference. But
Yeah.
but it was yeah, it was crazy. It was like a lot of insanity, despair and all the other shit. So yeah, I
I think
don't have too many
Bond Red
thoughts.
arc is better. I
The
definitely. I definitely like. I definitely think that's the best arc of the entire series so far.
yeah,
The
yeah,
Bond Drew arc. I definitely think that's the peak. I think this arc's pretty good. I think I would say it's about the same as the Nanachi arc. I think Nanachi arc ends better. Like the whole emotion of Reg incinerating Meaty. That's pretty
yeah,
fucking brutal.
yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting. Okay, the show is fucking interesting, like to say
I
the
think the show
least.
is
But
this arc is very poetic and like in its execution, I guess.
yeah,
There's a lot of things that never gets properly explained, but you kind of infer, and even if you don't infer, you still accept it as like the abyss being weird because it is fucking weird.
yeah. I think just the whole overall weirdness was probably like it wasn't bad, right? It just kind of threw me off just a little bit, right? Because
Mhm.
how chaotic it is, right? Um,
Yeah, it's very violent too, which I don't mind in general.
yeah, no, I didn't
I
really
definitely think they
really
could
mind.
have not have it sometimes
Oh,
in this arc.
oh, whoa, 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 whoa. My okay. I was like trying to remember like what was my biggest issue. Okay, so my biggest issue was you know how they were like crying because they were eating something that was bad, or like it made everyone good, but it was also bad at the same time, right? The soup that they ate.
Yeah,
Do you remember? Okay.
yeah, yeah.
I just found it funny that they were like crying over that shit, but like on the entire journey there, people were just getting one shot the entire time, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, he died. whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It is like
yeah,
now they care. I'm like, what the fuck? It's what the fuck?
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I think they could have removed some stuff like the diarrhea stuff. I think that's. I think last episode was unnecessarily graphic with I can't remember her name, the girl, not the Fapa to the other girl.
yeah, Boyko.
Yeah, that her transformation into a hole
Yeah.
was like unnecessarily gory. Like I know it's the point to make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really understand why she was going back up.
She was going to Fapa, I guess, because she was up. But like she was going up like everyone else. It's just the pad she was on, like the layer was like the
Oh, I guess. I mean, I know she
you
was.
know how Nanashi explains it's like sort of like blanket.
Yeah,
Like the curse is sort of like violence. So she just went to a route where the blanket was fucked. Like I think that's the whole like.
yeah,
But she was like so desperate to go up to meet Faputa that like she didn't like.
yeah.
I'm not sure if they ever said they could see it.
No,
Like
I
the
don't think she can see it. I think only
yeah, only
Nanachi
Nanachi
can.
can see
Yeah,
it
yeah,
from what I can. Yeah,
yeah.
like the
Bad
holes can
thing.
see it, but they're not hollow.
Yeah, bad thing we're not getting more Made in Abyss for a while. The manga's 3 chapters ahead. Oh, damn, that's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
the manga's really close. Like yeah, it's gonna be a while. Probably the last arc too. I don't think there's much left. About the
Okay.
last layer.
Yo,
I think last arc might be 2 arcs.
I
I really
really,
like
I
the.
really do hope
Sorry,
they like give more explanation for like. I mean, obviously, I
a lot
won't
of
be
stuff.
disappointed if they don't explain, but
Right.
like, I just want to know why the fuck is the abyss there in the first place? Like,
Right. I think that's going to be the focus of the last arc, and I think it's going to be very abstract. I think people who want these very like scientific or sci-fi answers will be very disappointed.
hmm
I think the answers are going to be very abstract in general.
yeah. I mean, I don't give a fuck if it's abstract. I just want some
Yeah,
type of
yeah. I
explanation.
think people are going to be. I think a lot of people are going to be upset how abstract the answers are going to be.
Yeah.
That's my guess. I really
Well,
like what's his name? The other dude, the fuck, what's his name? The guy who died, not Belov, the other dude. Watska was Wazakaya or
yeah,
something
was
like
it
that.
Kaya the leader?
Yeah, I really like the obvious epic foreshadowing you did at the end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're like, oh, you're going down, you're gonna find your happiness, and then only despair, or something like that.
I don't. We're gonna get us an answer to what the abyss is, or yeah, it's gonna be a weird metaphor.
Yeah, it's like
Um.
yeah, exactly. It's gonna be something very metaphorical
Okay.
or very abstract.
Ultimately, in the end, I give this an 8. I think I rated the
Yeah,
other seasons higher, but that's just what I personally perceive Made in Abyss as being at currently for this
yeah.
season.
I think it's an 8 too. I think Faputa's arc is pretty well done. It's I think it's very emotional. So it's hard to like have those emotions, but it's easy to empathize with her because she's basically the embodiment of her mother's hatred in a way,
Yeah, yeah,
and like she gets to learn to not be hateful and like to appreciate the village people in a way.
yeah. Even though it's through literally consuming their flesh, but
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, they wanted to be consumed at that point too. They
yeah,
like
dude. Okay, honestly, I don't think you can spoil Made in Abyss. It's literally an experiential show. Like,
right. You can like talk about. I could like write the whole like plot of the anime down, and it's still like not the same as watching it because
the
watching it a
visuals.
bit experience, the
Yeah,
visuals, the music.
yeah, yeah.
It's a very rich story. It's a
Yeah.
very well told story.
Um. Okay. My stepmom's daughter is my ex. What do you rate it?
It's a masterpiece. It's a
Masterpiece. Got
masterpiece.
it.
That's that's a 6 out of 10. I almost consider giving it a 7. Not gonna lie.
Wow.
It was like the scene in the last episode that was like actually impressed about it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait, they actually did it. These fucking absolute mad lads actually did it. I
Interesting.
don't want to spoil what it is, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
Based. That's all I have to say.
Maybe one day I'll step down this dark path, but I don't know. Not. I wasn't. I didn't really like what I saw in the first, but yeah, I don't know. All right.
It's not very edgy. That's all. Like it's not very sexual actually.
Oh, I see. Nice. Um. Okay, I'll go for another world. We cannot rate this because it they literally just animated half the show and are not doing the other
Yeah.
half till later. So, but it is fucking good. It's really fucking good. So, um, big recommendations there. Um, Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer. What do you give it?
It's a two cores actually. I thought it was one core, but it turns out it's a two core.
Okay.
Uh, I give it so far. Fuck, I don't know, because the last episode I seen was actually kind of spicy because they introduced Angel GF. She's hot.
Oh, nice.
And there's like hot Megane girls and like a tsundere girl with a tsundere with the sassy snake, and she's the best character.
Nice. I mean, we could just hold off on a rating for it since technically it's not done. So,
I give it a 7 right now because I think every episode is enjoyable.
nice, nice.
Like the whole the I think it was episode 10 or 11 or 9. It was like 9 somewhere in that range. The old man story. Hell yeah, bro. I haven't
Nice.
seen it yet. The old man story like really makes you feel like you're Spider-Man. 9 out of 10 IGN.
Nice. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it because I just, yeah, it was too much of a 2008 for me to power through. Um, okay, Ruby Ice Queendom, you already rated it 5. Licorice Recoil, what do you rate it?
Uh, oh boy. Man, I know a lot of people like really like this show. And I still have the last episode to watch, but maybe I'm too jaded to get it. Maybe I need to love cute girls a bit
Give it,
to
just
get
give it to him, Bananas. Come on.
it. It's a 6. Like
Okay.
I feel like 6 would upset people more than I give it like a 4 or a 5, just because I'm basically saying it's mid because it's fucking it's the middest anime that I've seen this season.
Yeah. Okay.
Other shows I've seen were definitely more enjoyable than this one. It's a 6. It's kind of boring. It's kind of fun and well animated, and the production is pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking boring though.
Okay.
It's kind of a shitty action show, but they put cute girls.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. I feel it. I feel it.
it's an anime, man. I hate the word mid. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You spent too much time on Twitter, my friend.
Yeah. Then it
It
infects
is
your
kind of
brain.
mid though. It's I don't mean like mid in a discrediting way. Like people say, "Oh, this really good anime is mid." It's just very middle.
Yeah.
Everything about it, like the production is, I would say, above average. I think the characters and dialogue are very anime, and they don't really have nuance or depth. They just, or if they do, it's the most basic nuance and depth. They barely scrape the 2D character barrel. Most characters are very 1D actually.
That's
It
hella
just has some
funny.
cool action scenes. Like I feel like cute girls shooting things. That's for you, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Nice.
bad about it. It's just
Well, they can come after you for that one. All right. Tokyo Mew Mew. New. Watch the whole thing. It is a 5. It
Yeah.
just it didn't really do anything for me. So, but it was okay. I mean, if you like Mahou Shoujo, it's like watch it. But yeah,
yeah. I'm glad I didn't watch it to be honest.
yeah, it's not really. Yeah. Ah, yeah. I don't know. And you said you
For
did.
anime,
Yeah, you didn't watch it, right?
we just say mid.
Yeah. Okay. Onipon, you gave it a 6. Prince of Tennis. Actually, we won't watch it. Yuri Deco. Did you watch Yuri Deco?
I did. I I should I actually need to look up what rating I gave it because I can't remember. That's what I think about that show. I gave it a 5.
Okay. Yeah, bit of a disappointing.
Not gonna lie, if the visuals aren't like so uniquely done, it could easily be a 4.
Holy
This
shit.
is not a mid anime. This is a bad fucking anime. I think I think it's bad. I don't know. I think it's just bad. It's poorly written. Uh, the world building is kind of nonsensical. I don't know. I see a lot of ideas and I see very poor execution and even coherence in bringing them all together. The characters are fucking annoying. There's I don't know. It's a bad anime, man. It looks gorgeous though. The I really like how it looks. That's
Oh
the
yeah,
only reason why I give it a 5.
looks good, still bad. All right,
Yeah.
Edge Runners Cyberpunk. Haven't finished, but I mean this show's like an automatic 8. There's like no really questioning about it. Um,
Yeah, I give it a yeah, I give it an 8 too. I think it's Imaishi, man. Like what
yeah,
can I say?
visuals
It's
alone,
Yeah,
fucking
visuals alone, this anime is an 8. It doesn't have the best story. It doesn't need to have. It's a very simple but emotional story.
yep,
The ending is bittersweet and beautiful as fuck.
yep.
It's Trigger doing an action show with sex and like action.
It was like made for them.
Yeah, there's no other studio that could have made this tone and themes flow like
Yeah,
Trigger. Imaishi is a goat.
fuck
Fucking,
yes.
this is the best Trigger anime in some years too.
Yeah, oh yeah, for fucking
It has
sure.
been a while since I felt Trigger in this form.
Yeah, and the 8 is a solid fucking 8. Like it's a high
Yeah,
recommendation, and anyone can watch it.
big
So
8, very big boob.
right. Okay, Aoashi. I liked this. Give it a 7. Not really much to say, but it's one of probably the, if not one of the best soccer anime, at least until Blue Lock comes out.
Yeah,
The the biggest downside of Aoashi is the animation, because I guess it's really hard to animate like 22 players on a soccer field all at once. But for the story it gives, the soccer knowledge and everything, solid 7. Super fucking solid 7.
yeah. I'm still one episode to go, but I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. What is your final judgment?
I'm actually between the 6 and 7. Not gonna lie.
6.5.
It does a lot of things that I like. It does a lot of things that kind of piss me off. I definitely think it's one of the best football anime. But that's not much of a bar, and when I compare it to other sports anime that I really enjoy, like Diamond no Ways or even Kuroko no Basket, I think it falls a bit short in comparison to those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Awashi is stops when the story actually is going to begin. Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Yeah, this is more of an introductory season, not gonna lie.
I think the reason why I'm not in the exact same place as Bananas is because, again, my personal bias comes out here, and it's in Ashito. Like, the way he hypes himself up, I think it's done super, like, authentically through the
Right.
anime, right? And so that 0.5 bumps it up for me,
Like I really like the way he struggles. I just don't like how I really don't like how over dramatic it is sometimes. Sometimes it has the right amount of drama,
Yeah,
like especially in the early episodes. But sometimes, man, it's just
it's a bit much.
cut it down a bit, man. They're like 15 years old. They're playing football. Come on.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, it teeters on that. Yeah, it just teeters on that 7. I don't think I can give it a 7. I need more. I think there's potential for it to get better. I
Yeah.
really dislike one thing I really dislike about the show is how Ashato is a genius, but then he's like the worst player. And the anime does this all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he can do a fucking pass, but he's a fucking genius of football. Like what? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, dude, that's so funny. You know what? Because you said that, you know what? I am downgrading. I am downgrading to
Yeah.
6.5.
Damn,
Because
I feel bad.
because
I really like the show. It's just
okay.
it's-
Look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay. The only other anime that I compare this to, like more 1-to-1 than most, is Baby Steps, right?
the-
The character journey for both is very similar, but I think what you just said kind of differentiates the two and makes Baby Steps a little bit better. Where in Baby Steps,
I like
right?
Baby Steps because it's wholesome.
Well, it's not only wholesome, but like his thought process on improvement, like makes a lot of sense, and they don't just explicitly state that he's like this fucking genius. You know what I mean? It's kind of
Right,
like he
he actually needs
discovers
to
it.
build himself up. I really don't like how they build Ash though, especially in the early episodes. Oh my god, he's so much vision. He's so good. Like he scores so many goals. And
Yeah,
then he comes and he's like, oh yeah, he can't do a pass, he can't dribble, he can't do anything. He's
bro.
like all the level of coordination.
The way that they framed it, he's like a gold level league player smurfing on like irons, and then he goes and he plays with
And
plats.
then he's like, yeah. And then he's like fucking bronze.
Yeah, you're actually bronze, bitch.
Like I get that the coach show a lot of attention on him. Like I get like what they're getting at, especially with his vision, like the way he can read the pitch.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like he acts so dumb sometimes. Like it's actually infuriating. Like you should know how to play football, man. It's not even like poor technique sometimes. It's like brain dead moments. Like the dude is 15, he doesn't understand what dragging the defense is. Like, bruh, you're 15. Have you never watched a football match in your life? Are you just playing it?
That's fucking funny. Um, but yeah, overall, it's solid. Watch it if you like sports, especially if you like soccer. Cool. Yeah, that's gonna do it for our seasonal wrap up for the summer. Okay. Some of the fall shows have already started to premiere, so we will go over those eventually once a couple episodes come out for everything, and we can watch all the other stuff. Might be back next week, might not. We'll figure it out. But yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the YouTube channel that I've been uploading to. You guys can comment there and all the other stuff. So just be on the lookout next time we go up. And yeah, so we'll be having more interesting streams as well. Looking at people's top 10 anime on TikTok will be funny as fuck. And reading bad My Anime List reviews. So be on the lookout for those streams. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.
Whoosh.